Alright, I'm making some tog rigs, blackfish rigs, making snafu rigs, double hook rigs for larger crabs, green crabs, using bigger baits or two separate baits. I'll walk you through with it. I'm using 40-pound mono, trolley and big game. You can use fluorocarbon if you prefer. So first you just get you a good loop in the line, make your bottom dropper loop for your sinker. Tie a small one. You're going to come right up from that to make your loop for your hooks. You're going to tie a loop like that, put off your tag in. So this first piece I want about 4 foot long, that way I'll be able to tie to it. And I'll set that here. I'm going to make a dropper loop where your hooks are going to go. Don't come up very high from your weight. You want it closer to the bottom. Get a more natural presentation to a fish. It's going a little bit like that. Then you take a separate piece of line. It all depends how long you want your leader off your hooks. About 16 inches. So you're going to take two 4/0 Gamakatsu hooks, tie one on one end. Cinch that down, put your tag in. Come down there into your leader material and you're going to tie your second hook on. And while doing this, you can adjust how long you want this to be. Be the same, you're going to cinch it down, take your tag end off. Flip this tag end off. What you're going to do is you take both your hooks and hold them even, like so. And you take your top finger here, take 2 fingers and squeeze, make a loop. Tie a basic dropper loop, just a quick little knot. Keeps your hooks even. You'll have this, 2 hooks off of one line, 1 loop. Come to your dropper loop above your sinker on your leader. Attach your hooks. Preferably without hooking yourself. Tighten that down. This is your snafu rig. Hooks will hang below your sinker, which is what you want. You want your bait closer to the bottom. 2 hooks. You're using green crab. Come in on each side of the crab. 1 hook in 1 leg hole on the right side. 1 hook in a leg hole on the left side. You got 2 hooks. And that one bait, that bigger tog, will come for a bigger bait a lot of times. And this is going to give you a better hookup ratio, even if the smaller togs are around. You can change your hook size depending on your baits. If you're using green crabs, I'd use 4 to 5/0 hooks for bigger togs. If you're using, you could also do a rig where you just have a small piece of crab on each one on a 4/0 hook, or you can go down to 3/0 hooks. You use good hooks. I buy them in bulk. I use Gamakatsu most of the time that I get through a local tackle shop. And then for attaching to your rod, you can tie a uni knot or an FG knot. That way you're attaching straight to your braid. I use Tsunami slow pitch jigging rods, the 15-pound braid, the 20-pound braid. This is where we fish around the Chesapeake Bay Bridge Tunnel around the rocks. I don't want a lot of drag on them, but I need enough drag on them to keep them out of the rocks. Here's another one. If you don't like you want a more straight shank hook, same rig, just tied with 2 straight shank. If you're going to use straight shank hooks, I would recommend using the Tsunami Salt X hooks. I have a lot of them here, different sizes. They're a beefier, heavier hook. They can withstand more pressure than your light wire hooks. Any of the hooks you use, you want to try to use a heavier hook. That way you're not straightening light wire hooks out. If you have any questions on the rigs, feel free to comment. We can make another video to better explain the loop knots I tie or other. I also use jigs a lot. You can get jigs from different places. Local tackle shops here on the Eastern Shore have them, or there are some local people that make them that I use. That just depends on what hooks they're using and whatnot, which ones I'll use.